Hey, you guys. So, I have been off and on for a while now. I have been experiencing just moments where you're just let me say not say you're, but where I have just been feeling down, not for any particular reason, not that anything has happened, not that you know anything sad has happened. I've just felt down. And um and it'll come on all of a sudden. And sometimes I just want to just go to sleep. I may just want to sleep, or I may just want to, not do anything at all. And um and then also, like, I would be trying to pray and I wouldn't be able to pray like I really wanted to, and I find myself getting frustrated with myself because I'm like, why are you down? Why are you upset? Why are you frustrated? Why are you, all of these sad things? And I am reading a book by Priscilla Shire called Fervent. And I'm only like on the second chapter. I haven't gotten very far in it, but in it, she's talking about being fervent in your prayer life. And I got it because of the fact that I realized that I'm not fervent in my prayer life, and that sometimes I can beat myself up because I may go and I may try to pray and then I fall asleep, or I may go and I try to pray and I'm like, I ain't getting no, like, I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, and so I'm just like, you know what, let me read this book. And then in it, the first thing that she talks about is your passion and your zeal for life and your zeal for the things that you are doing, and how God will reignite your passion and God will reignite your zeal for life. And she talks about the armor of God. And in that, I'm realizing that I have a tendency to blame myself or ridicule myself or condemn myself. And baby, I'll do it real quick. Like, I will do it. It could be the simplest thing. And I will beat up on myself. And people say all the time, like, oh, I'm my worst critic. And it's like we accept it. Like, oh, this is just how I am. I'm just my worst critic. But it really does stagnate you. It really does feel like, to me, it feels like you're on the ground trying to go somewhere, but there's a chain holding you back called condemnation, criticism, and all of those things. And I'm just like, why is that? Why am I quick to condemn myself? Why am I quick to make myself feel bad because I didn't get this done today that I wanted to get done, or because I didn't pray real hard like I wanted to pray today, and or I didn't, whatever the things may be, I didn't get it done. Or I didn't clean my house the way that I wanted specifically to clean it. And it's like, to me, I'll do a, dang, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you get all this done? Why didn't you get this done? Dang, like, and it's like, but you just worked 16-hour shifts. You drive an hour to and from work. Like, you need to just rest. And then sometimes I even feel guilty for resting. And it's like, hold on. And now I'm me saying this, but she was saying how in the book it's the enemy wanting you to feel these things, wanting you to condemn yourself, wanting you to feel not convicted, because God convicts you, but he convicts you in a way that brings life to you. But the condemnation makes you feel despair, makes you feel sad, makes you feel low, makes you feel like you don't want to get out of bed. Like, at least that's how it makes me feel. And so now I'm redirecting my thinking and reading this book. I'm realizing that it's not me, it's the enemy. It's not me making me feel this way, it's the enemy. And he continuously does these things because he knows that if I can stop her, if I can let her feel down, if I can make her feel despair, if I can make her feel sadness, I can stop her. I can stop her from fervently praying and changing the trajectory of her family if I can make her feel this way. And I didn't realize it. I thought it was me, but in reality it was the enemy. So, and that's just something that I'm going to be focusing on, because that seems like that seems to be the main place right now where the enemy seems to get me at. So, and then 2 of the scriptures that I had wrote down for my prayer was Ezekiel 36:26 and Lamentations 3:22 through 23. And so I'm doing this book, and I'm going to be looking back at it as well for the 2nd chapter. But this is all a process. And, I'm not there yet, but he's completing me. So, and this is my process. But y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, honey. And if God's attacking you in y'all's prayer life, or attacking you with the spirit of lowliness, of despair, of sadness, and you're like, where in the world is this coming from? Now you know who you need to aim your prayers at the enemy, and not condemn yourself for feeling how you may feel. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And we gonna get ourselves together, boo. We gonna get ourselves together, honey. Bye.